Hi everybody, this is Tommy Anderson. Usually you hear me on the Hollywood Elite podcast with my co-host, the amazing actress Sherry Severs. But today I want to talk to you about one of my diversionary things I do for a little R&R, and I either do aviation art or I like to build aviation models. And today I want to talk about my story of Monogram's classic 1/48 scale visible Boeing B-17G Flying Fortress. I started this kit back in 2009, and actually after the Academy Awards this year I decided I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to document it through a series of still photos and show the construction of this model. Well, when I first picked this kit up in 2009, my enthusiasm was really high to work on this, as with many modelers. I at the time it belonged to the club that was headquartered at the EAA museum in Oshkosh, California, Wisconsin. I'm sorry, but as life goes on, I had to put the project on a shelf because my entertainment and writing career had just increased so much, along with acting and other hosting events like that. I just didn't have time for it. And slowly I started working on smaller kits over the past year or two to get back into it and rekindle my love of making these things. And I just kept seeing this sitting on the shelf thinking, I gotta get to this. So I dusted off the box. I ordered a couple of secondary market additions to it to enhance it a little bit. Mainly was with some etched metal parts that I could put on the equipment panels to make them look a little more realistic, and I added oxygen tanks that were missing from the aircraft model. So I started by focusing on the interior, and after cleaning up all the parts, because some of them were a little dusty, I assembled them and primered them, and then started detailing each section, adding the etched metal parts. And they're a little bit hard to play with because they're not my forte, let's say. And I added those oxygen tanks to areas where they're normally located in the B-17. So I constructed the bombardier's area, the navigator's area, pilot, cockpit, radio room, the belly turret, bomb bay, the wing guns, and the tail gunners area. So after I finished those, I primered the inside of the B-17 that you could see with zinc chromite, and I went on and I assembled the wings. I had put them together, and then I primered them. I painted them to the colors of the bomb group and squadron that I was going to do. And once I got them all together and painted, I applied the decals and did a little bit of weathering and things like that. So all I would have to do is attach the wings when the fuselage was ready. So I added the interior parts to the B-17 fuselage. It was a little iffy with a couple of spots because once they fall off, you got to put them back on and things like that. And once the fuselage is together, you want to make sure that they don't fall off. So I got the fuselage together, one half clear and the other half painted in their World War II colors and livery. So once I got that to where I wanted it, I attached the wings, and I was ready to go with some final weathering, and I was finished. I added to my collection. It's quite large. It's a really nice centerpiece. It goes along with the another 1/48 scale B-17 that I have, the 909, which unfortunately crashed a few years ago, killing a couple of people I was acquainted with. But I was actually got to be in that aircraft and used some of the pictures I took when I was inside the aircraft to work on this aircraft model. But here it is. It's beautiful. I just have to find the right place to display it and move on to my next project. But thanks so much for joining me on this long overdue build. I really enjoyed making this video, and please subscribe, like, and share if you're happy with what I do, and happy modeling. We will catch you on one of my next builds that I'm documenting.